Hi, this is Jackie Rainforth, and welcome to the Badass Superstar Selling Show. Hey, you can click on subscribe and watch us on YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook. Hi everyone, welcome back to Badass Superstar Selling with Jackie Rainforth and Jeff Cameron from DragonCore. So we have talked about all the great things about DragonCore, the company. We've talked about DragonTooth, his incredible software for the dental industry. And of course, we have talked about customer service and how wonderful DragonCore is in terms of providing solutions for their clients. Yeah, you can even talk to somebody on the phone. Imagine a software company, you can talk to them. Yeah, very incredible. I know, but this guy's got it. Today, we're gonna talk about, dun 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 dun, you ready for this? If you are looking for customized software, DragonCore is the company to help you. And they have an incredible platform, and I'll tell you, it is amazing. I was blown away. I was so blown away by this that when Jeff was talking to me, my mouth was dropping, and I'm like, who can I tell? Who can I tell? I have to tell everybody I know, because I know I have friends that own companies, and they need this software, custom design software, without, costing an absolute fortune. And I was like telling everybody, I'm golfing and going, guys, you got to hear about this software. I have to tell you about this company, DragonCore. So here you go. You need to hear this segment. Let's start. So tell us about Azure. Did I say it right?
Yep, Azure is good.
Azure.
Yeah.
I think of Zsa Zsa Gabor. Azure.
Yeah. So I've been in the tech industry for many, many years. I've been through the servers, the licensing, the software, everything. And all of these pieces, if you're a business owner or you've wanted software, you know what these are. These are all huge capital expenses. They're a pain in the butt. They get outdated, and your IT department is always asking for more. So,
and more money.
Yeah, exactly.
More money. I worked at a company where they had a software, and then they brought in another one, and it was millions of dollars, and it took forever. And I still don't know if they've gotten it straight away. Like, seriously, that's why I was so excited about DragonCore. So keep talking. Sorry, don't let me interrupt.
So what happens is, first we have the environment, like how we're building this. So Azure is an environment, just like you might have also heard of Amazon Web Services. So Azure is the Microsoft product. And what it does is it's the entire infrastructure of everything you need. All those servers and licensing, all of that is gone now. You don't need to put a penny in. All you're doing is paying for usage on a monthly basis.
Wow.
So for example, for one of our largest apps, we were getting thousands of hits every day, and we had hundreds of people using it. It ended up costing $200 or $300 a month.
Wow.
So the costs are just insignificant now. Not insignificant, but they're much, much lower than you'd expect.
They're cost effective for small to medium enterprise.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. If you are small to medium enterprise or a large enterprise, it's cost effective, and software now through DragonCore is cost effective. And I think that's the important thing here. So if you are looking for custom design software where, the company is responsible and, responsive, that I think is the key.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you're looking for. So tell us more about these benefits, some of the things that, that this Azure platform can do for people.
Yeah. So the really great thing, like I mentioned about the licensing, one of the most amazing things is where we used to have database people and infrastructure people and networking people, all of that now is no longer there. It's all built into Azure. So let's say that if you have, if there was an error on your website, our developers can go right to that error and go right to their line of code without talking to anybody or asking, and Azure puts it there. So bug fixing and keeping on top of everything is extremely easy.
Whereas in the past, they had to
chase code and search and go through things and just waste a lot of time.
And time is money.
Yeah.
We all know that, right? Because you would have to pay that person to try and find that error.
And their database people and the infrastructure and networking people, they would all have to be involved, but it's...
So you'd have a whole group of people having to chase an error through a ton of code, and now with this platform, it just goes ping right to the error.
Yeah. So it's called Insights.
Wow.
Yeah. And another piece that's amazing about Insights is it'll show you exactly what's going on at every moment. So if you have a spike in traffic, we can auto scale it. So what it means is, if your website's costing you $100 a month, but all of a sudden your traffic's tripled, Azure can actually scale it so that you don't even know that there's a slowdown, and all these people are getting access. There's no downtime, and your bill might have gone up, maybe $20 or $30 that month. and it goes right back down when the traffic goes down. So the flexibility and power, it's like I said, I've been in tech my whole life.
Yeah.
And just the capability of this is so far ahead of anything I've experienced. It's amazing.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Because I have to tell you, I had used a CRM, and of course, my database hadn't been cleaned up. So we dropped the whole database in. So I had to pay for the big package. And then when I dropped it down, I'm still paying for the big package.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how fair is that? That's not fair, right? Yeah. As an entrepreneur, I'm thinking, I've got to watch those pennies. I've got to watch those expenses. So that is an amazing benefit for small to medium enterprise, correct?
Yep. And the other great thing about Azure is it is a Microsoft product. So if you're using Office 365, which is another major shift in the past 5 years that is amazing, it's all integrated. So all the application pieces that you used to have to write with authentication. So, you need to put in your email address and all that. That's all gone now. Our devs don't have to touch authentication or anything like that. It's all built into Azure.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Wow. So what you're saying, and cybersecurity, that's another big one, right?
Yeah.
Like, talk to us about
Yep.
cybersecurity.
So the capabilities of Azure, there's numerous things we can turn on, not to get too technical, but
that's what I love about you, is that you talk.
It's very, very secure in that the information that we get and the application insights, like I mentioned, they kind of cover all of that. So there's really no holes or blanks in our knowledge, because what happens is when you do have a team, let's say that you do have all these people working on an old style app, well, then you need the security guy. And if he's on vacation or he's sleeping, lots of things can get through.
Right.
Where we have this all automated, and it's all part of the platform. It's baked into everything we're doing. So
wow.
It's much better than it used to be.
AI is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just incredible how, I talk about the explosion of technology all the time in selling, and how it's just changed the game. But this stuff, this platform, this software this is going to change everything for every business out there. Really.
It levels the playing field. No matter how much capital you have, you basically can compete.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. See, this is why I was telling everybody I know about DragonCore, and they custom design. So this is, and I know cybersecurity is a huge deal, huge deal. I had my computer cleaned the other day. It was like 4.5 hours of getting things cleaned up, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I've got malware, and like, it's such a stressor for people. It really is. It's a stressor. And I think the biggest advantage, and again, this is what you did with DragonTooth, you eliminate the need for all these people with your custom design software. It's the same thing. You are eliminating the need for all these people, and you are cutting costs for people and giving them huge cost savings, increased efficiency, decreasing their inefficiency. I mean, it's just win for the client. That's DragonCore.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
Win.
Yeah, and another good example that comes to mind is when you do have an infrastructure and you're building things, you always have to worry about those network admins or the admins that have to patch the servers.
Right.
And you're always worried, cybersecurity is always about a patch didn't get applied, or there's a hole in your server, or people got in because of this exploit.
So what's a patch? Sorry, that's
so
like a little hole?
It's like a piece of software that you have to put on to fix something.
Okay.
So a hacker finds something, Microsoft or whoever releases a patch to fill that hole.
Okay.
And in Azure, all of that is gone. You don't have to worry about patches or updates or anything like that. It's all taken care of by Microsoft.
Peace of mind.
Yes,
that's
a lot. Yep.
That's what comes to me is peace of mind. You are providing incredible peace of mind.
Yeah.
But not only that, when you talk about the speed, the efficiency, the cost savings. So if there is an error, it's just fixed immediately. It's not this chasing, going back and forth. If the software, like I know I was telling you about this other company I worked for, and oh my goodness, it was like years of going back and trying to fix things and change things, and things weren't working. So Jeff, I know that flexibility is so important. Why don't you tell us more about that and the benefit that you have with this custom design software, and of course the Azure, and how it works with flexibility?
Yeah, so what we're doing is, like I said, we're using leading edge software and strategies.
Right.
So we do something which it's called rapid development, which means that we can change things very easily.
Yes.
It doesn't take a lot of work in the background for the dev side to be able to make changes on the fly. So a lot of times if we're in a meeting with a client and they have a question or they'd like a change or there's an issue, our devs will change it right there.
Right.
At the right, while we're speaking with them. And we'll just load it up right away and it'll all be there.
Okay, so I've done a renovation in my house before. I am one of those people that makes a lot of changes, right?
Yeah.
So that's important. I think that's very important, don't you guys? I mean, I don't know about you, but there's always something that comes up that needs a change. And isn't it nice to know that you can just quickly add that change or make that change without, one, costing a ton of money, and two, it's not, it's a simple fix. Is that what it's a simple fix?
Yep, absolutely.
That is huge for clients out there. I think for companies and organizations to know that they can do that, because things always come up, right? It's like that shift. Change is inevitable. And as you're moving along, you remember things, you go, oh yeah, we should have included this, we should have included that. And it's nice to know that DragonCore does that for people.
Yeah.
So, great.
Every day.
Yeah, that's really great. One of the things that's really important in selling today, of course, is branding. And I mean, I am all over this with social media. I talk about brand all the time. One of the big benefits that DragonCore offers is
branding.
Branding.
Yeah.
Yay, I know, branding. Okay. Yeah.
So I've always, with that entrepreneur piece, I've always been very big into branding.
It's huge.
And my the head of my development is an amazing guy with a lot of skill and artistry. He comes from graphic design background, AAA gaming background, and he's always he's part of the reason why our success has been so fantastic, because he really understands design. And just like me, that branding, those logos, those colors that are in your software for me are so important. Yes. There's lots of developers that make things, with Times New Roman font on a white screen on the browser.
Boring.
And it's just
Boring.
such a waste.
Yeah.
So we really focus on that brand. We want you to feel like this is yours. We want the customers to feel comfortable. And so we're just, that's part of our pickiness, is we love to make it look good.
From, girly girl point of view, I mean, looking good is important. I can say that, right? No, but it is, and brand is essential, because everything you do, everything, and I deal with a lot of new businesses, and I tell them all the time, start your brand and flow it through everything. And the fact that you can flow it through the software is amazing.
Yeah.
It is. It has to. It's your identity. It's everything. And people need to identify, whether it's the colors, the font, the design. The fact that you have such a strong analytic developer who has a creative mind that's off the charts is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Don't let that secret out. Hide him from everybody. Yeah. But I think for clients, that is another incredible benefit that's unique and different. And again, when it comes to selling, there's so much competition out there. I mean, there's got to be a ton of software designers out there. Yep. But it's what makes you unique and different. What do you bring to the table that is unique and different for the client? And that is huge. Yep. Branding that product, branding that software, making customized software. I mean, that with cost effective and all the other benefits that it has, flexibility and responsive speed and everything else that this stuff does. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, DragonCore is amazing. And I'm just so excited about them. Like I said, I was telling everybody at the golf club the other day, yeah, you gotta hear about this. And one of my girlfriends even phoned them. I know, see, tell ya. It really is amazing stuff. And Jeff, I am just so thrilled to have had you join us. Is there anything else you want to tell us about DragonCore, or how great your company is, how great your guys are? I love that you talk about your people. It just goes, you've talked so positively about your team, and it just goes to show what a great, kind, caring guy you are. Really.
Thanks. Yeah, and it's kind of the world we're in today. We're all working from our homes. There's no big office. We're, our relationships and driving, that innovation and productivity is a challenge in this day and age. But it's the way of the new companies, the new tech wave, and the new world. So, keeping everyone engaged and happy is. I mean, we're all doing it because we love it. So
right. It's all based on passion. Yep. It's all based on customer service. And it just goes to show you what a great leader Jeff Cameron is at DragonCore.
Thanks.
And you want to align with that, guys. I'm telling you, you want this custom design software, cost-effective, responsive, quick, and really creative stuff with a great branding opportunity for your company. So, well, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
And if you could please tell everyone where we can find you.
So you can find us on the web at dragoncore.ca, and all of our contact information is online.
Again, everyone, thank you for joining us at the Badass Superstar Selling Show with Jeff Cameron from DragonCore and Jackie Rainforth. Again, catch all those episodes. We have DragonCore the company, Dragon Tooth Healthcare, some of the shifting that took place, and of course, custom design. So please join us for all 4 episodes and check out DragonCore for your custom designed software. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Listen, if you know someone that you think would make a great guest for our show, please click on the link below. And thank you for watching our show. Subscribe to our channel and make sure you never miss a thing.